when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill in this one, Jesus Luzardo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And there's one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. Rhys Hines.
And Boog, with the lefty on the bump in this one, he's got a good shot to go off. Batting over 400 against lefties this season. So, he's salivating a little bit as he walks to home plate. Look for him to have a big impact with this lefty on the mound.
Santiago Espinal stands in now and watches strike one. The Reds looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Luzardo, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. 2 outs, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one down the line. Harper steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Back here in Philadelphia, getting the nod in this one, Nick Lodolo.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch, he's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Makes the grab, one away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And this offense is really clicking right now, Chris.
That's a good feeling in that dugout over there. You feel like when you walk to the plate, you're going to get a knock, you're going to drive in a run, you're going to do something productive, even if it's just get a walk to keep the line moving. And that's a great feeling to have. They've got it bottled right now.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz sizing this one up, puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Bryce Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper now at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
There's the strike.
1-1.
And that's in the dirt. Right side, hard hit. Encarnacion Strand takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We played 1 here in Philadelphia, and there is no score at Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. Luzardo back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And now the count is even.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Way inside.
2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up and in. Full count now. Goes down looking. And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 6th, left fielder Austin Hayes.
2 down, base is empty. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Hayes launched a homer in his most recent game.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Out to center. Bader should have it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
That's outside. 1-0. And that skips into dirt. Chopped out in front of the plate. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one to first. Encarnacion Strand. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game. Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next pitch is outside. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the third inning. Here's Jose Trevino. Clips the outside corner. 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one well upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. His 11th of the year, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Slice down the right side. And now the 0-1. And that one missing low. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. A little bit low, and a count 2-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, TJ Friedl, 0 for 1 so far. To the right side, dives, but it kicks off his glove. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one's in there. 0-1. Two on, 1 out. Next offering misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. And that's 2. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Catcher J.T. Realmuto.
That one fouled off. Out in front and foul to the left side. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now the DH, Weston Wilson, had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
No outs, runners at first and second. That's a little bit low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. McLean on the move, and there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially with the wind swirling around out there.
Here's Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
All ones the count.
Real Muto at second. Wilson at first. One gone. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The shortstop takes the ball. A base hit. Here comes Real Muto around third. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Bryce Harper. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out, base is full. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the
Now that
infield
is
bat.
left
All you got to do
fielder,
is just put the ball
Kyle
in play on the
Schwarber.
ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And the 1-0.
2-0.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the last half of the 3rd.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 outs. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swung on, belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He's safe. And they clear the bases.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies.
Nope,
First
that's the ball.
pitch, and he just misses.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Tap foul at the plate. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And that's way
ball
high. 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Here comes Schwarber around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 5-1. Man at first, Alec
Now
Bohm
batting
stands in for the
third
Phillies.
baseman,
He's
Alec
0 for 1.
Bohm.
And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Friedel sizes this one up. Brings it in. And that'll do it. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 5 and the Reds 1. Start of the 4th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Corrals it, and there's one away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Stevenson, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. Flied to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Bader should have it. And there's two away.
Now batting, left fielder Austin Hayes.
So a man aboard, Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
Now batting, catcher Jose Trevino.
And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Castellanos squeezes it, and that's the third out. Reds strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom four. Here comes Real Muto.
Catcher J.T. Real Muto.
That clips the corner.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
In the air, out towards left center. Friedel settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter Weston Wilson.
And here is Weston Wilson. Singled and scored his first time. Wilson goes 6'1", 30 years old now. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. 1 out, bases empty. He caught it behind his back. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader getting ready to hit. Lied out his first time. Hard hit left side. To first. And Bader is out. And that is that. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're up 5-1.
Is this redemption for my soul? Oh, ground to explore.
And we're back.
Leading
And
off
now the
for
right fielder,
Cincinnati,
Reese
right fielder,
Hines.
Reese Hines.
Luzardo back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's in there. And it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. And that's down and away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And the next pitch is way outside. Runner on the go. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hines aboard here at first with nobody out. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Now snap throw to first. Hines dives back in safely. The Reds down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. There goes the runner. Pitch misses in. Throw, tag, ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Next pitch misses inside. Full count now.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Reds go down quietly. They're down 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Phillies really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Stop. In the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive and a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at first with one gone. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Kyle Schwarber.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the catch. That is the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They lead this one though 5-1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Santiago Espinal.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And there's a strike. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
That's a ball. 2 balls. 2 strikes.
That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And it stays fair. Coming home. He will score. Throw, and it gets away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Tyler Stevenson.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jesus Luzardo gives way, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back. Jordan Romano will take over here.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning
Now
pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all.
Number
So
68.
we'll see how he does here.
Jordan Romano.
Runner at third, nobody out. Now it's the DH, Tyler Stevenson. He is struck out, and he is walked. And the first offering is not close. De La Cruz, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. And a swing and a miss. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kirkering getting loose out there. Alvarado also getting ready. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1. And that one upstairs. There's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now batting.
So digging in, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Late swing fouled off. Runner on at third, one gone. Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Now batting, left fielder Austin Hayes.
In now for the Reds, Austin Hayes. And that one clips the corner. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. That misses.
1-1.
And 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Now.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And that's ball 3. Jose Trevino would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
3-2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Harper makes the catch. And that is that. They put 2 on the board, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Reds 3.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Suter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
We all have different visions of a future. What's the point if the world begins to turn around? Turns utopian, but I sin still have us bound. You might think that I'm talking on the whim. I'll be walking Ghost Street singing praises with cherubim. Every good moment on earth has to part with. I'll be with God who knew me when time started. Not apologetic for this brief apologetic. All pride aside, heaven's my future. I said it. What you think lie ahead for the coming days? New leaves are on the same course where we stay. Relativity abounds, so it's future. We all have different visions of a future. These are the visions of.
In there at the knees, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
What's a good pitch there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
In the air, out towards right center. Hines hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Slapped foul. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground. And that one handled. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And it remains 5-3.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Phillies.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Orion Kirkering.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off.
Next for Cincinnati, Jose Trevino. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That one hooked foul. Kirkering, a 6'2" righty, 205 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. That one inside, look out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it. One up, one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the ground to third. Fires to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. There's a strike.
Looks like he's sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Realmuto makes the grab, and that's the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game sum.
For the Phillies, designated hitter, Weston Wilson.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison
And
Bader.
now for the Phillies, Harrison Bader. Here's the pitch, runner on the go. And that is out of play. Wilson on at first, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's one. How about that double play? Trey Turner at the plate.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Fouled off left side. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That just misses. Now 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 5 and the Reds 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with the lefty at the plate.
Now he steps out as time is granted. Friedel in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-1 now.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much
Now
gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Espinal.
Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. That one inside. Ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball 2.
Six straight outside the strike zone.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Tying run at the plate. And the tying run is on base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler Stevenson.
Now it's the Reds DH, Tyler Stevenson. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in
first
order.
Baseman, Christian Encarnacion
So bases all loaded up. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's in there for strike 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That just misses, and that is ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that one is downstairs. Now 2-2.
That's a really good take.
That one misses, and the count's full. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Makes the grab, and there's one away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Jose Alvarado will depart, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. The left-hander on now, Tanner Banks.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
0-1.
Ball.
So they're all loaded up. Next offering is in for a strike. A swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's the third out. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 5 and the Reds 4.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Chase Petty.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. This is Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-1. Just off the inside edge. To the right side, McLean throws to first in time, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Here is Bryce Harper, 0 for 3 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
That one the other way, makes the grab, 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Schwarber in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That clips a corner.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Reds 4.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Matt Strom.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Right fielder.
In now for the Reds, Rhys Hines. In there at the knees, and that's strike one. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Hit in the air, left field. Schwarber settles under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman.
He's 2 outs away. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Just missed. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. The 1-2. Now one missed. Next offering is downstairs. TJ Friedl in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And it is gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His 4th home run of the season. And we are tied. It's 5-5. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, but he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl.
Hang out.
Check swing, called strike. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Got him. That's the second out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit, just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Santiago Espinal, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. Inside, almost got him.
Two to the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 for the Reds on the homer. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Petty back to work. He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball. And fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. Good eye in that spot. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that one popped in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman Alec Bohm.
So up next, Alec Bohm. Late swing, fouled off. Ground ball right side. He's out.
He's out.
Now batting, catcher JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. This ball game still tied 5-all. On to extra innings, and here is Elly De La Cruz. Man at second, nobody out, and Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now Tyler Stevenson. Yeah, I think part of that intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away, runners at first and second. Go ahead run on base. Now here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. And a pop-off right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Austin Hayes.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Next offering upstairs. Now this is a rocket to left. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His second homer of this series, and they tack on 3. It's 8-5. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Matt Strom departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching
Joe Ross comes on now,
and he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So 2 down. Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed. On a bounce right side, stop. Sends it to first. Out number 3. 3 runs on 1 hit, the home run. No errors and nobody left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Reds 8 and the Phillies 5.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emilio Pagan.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's going to be Johan Rojas. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swings and misses. And now just 2 outs away.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
This to third. Tosses across to first, and Bader is set down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So it's their last chance in this one. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Just some things we show. Cool hat trick, watch me backspin. Off the act list, past tense, maneuver through the has-beens. I'm laughing.
There's a swing and a drive. Raging back towards the wall. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for us after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better. I gotta do better.
Here come the boogeyman.